Some children grow up with toys and stories, but David Copperfield, a little boy from England, grew up with loss, silence, and a house that forgot how to love. David Copperfield was born into a small, quiet home with a young mother named Clara, who loved David with a soft, almost frightened kind of love. His father was already gone, so from the very beginning, David learned what absence felt like. But as long as Mother Clara and their kind nurse Peggotty were there, David's world felt safe. This safety would soon disappear because Clara decided to remarry. She married a man named Edward Murdstone. And with stepfather Edward entering David's home, his home became full of rules, coldness, and fear. The house that once held little laughter slowly filled with silence. David was no longer a child to be protected, but a mistake to be corrected. Every small error was punished, and every tear was treated like weakness. One day, pushed too far, David decided to fight back. He bit his stepfather, and for this mistake, he was sent away. He was sent away to a school very harsh and ruthless. While David was gone, his mother died. He returned not to comfort but to emptiness. There was no one left in his house to save him from his stepfather. Mr. Murdstone sent him to work as a child in a London factory. A child among tired men, dust and indifference, David felt himself shrinking as if the world was quietly erasing him. So, what did David do? He ran. Hungry and frightened, David walked for days until he reached the door of his aunt, Betsy Trotwood. Aunt Betsy took one look at this broken boy, her nephew, and did what no one else might have done. Aunt Betsy chose David. Under Aunt Betsy's care, David returned to school. He found his voice again and slowly began to believe that life might still have something kind waiting for him. While living with his aunt, David met a girl named Agnes Wickfield. You should know about Agnes. Agnes was quiet, kind, and observant. Agnes did not laugh loudly or demand attention. But somehow, whenever David felt lost, she seemed to be there. Even as a child, Agnes could see David clearly. And David, though he did not know it yet, leaned on Agnes more than anyone else. David grew up, and like many young men, he mistook excitement for love. He did not choose Agnes. He chose a girl named Dora. David fell for Dora, who was sweet and beautiful and who made his heart race. Dora was gentle but helpless. You can say she was like a bird with soft wings. David married Dora, believing that love could protect them. But Dora was not strong enough for the weight of real life. She could not manage the world, and slowly illness took her away. David watched his young wife fade, and once again the world took someone he loved. What happened next? Grief hollowed David. He left England, walking through foreign lands with nothing but memories. And it was there, far from everyone and everything he knew, that David realized something quietly heartbreaking. What is it that David realized? The person who had always understood him, who had always been there without asking. Who was she? Agnes. It was Agnes who had loved David all along, and David realized it. He came back home. This time, he chose steady love. David and Agnes married, and with Agnes, life did not feel like something that might collapse at any moment. In fact, life felt safe, it felt honest, and it felt like home. What did David become professionally? He became a writer. He turned his pain into stories. He turned loneliness into something that could be shared. And the boy who once felt invisible built a life full of meaning. What is the moral of this tale? Not every childhood is gentle, but even a broken beginning can grow into a beautiful life. So do not give up. Follow Tell a Tale with Heena for more such tales.